Hello everyone, welcome back to Backpack Hero. Here in part 3 of our dungeon crawl, we have amassed a swath of shivs which we can use for free every turn. We've got a soldier's buckler which makes them more powerful every time we use them in combat. We've got a first wand that's healing us with these mana stones. It's all good stuff, but if you have not seen any of the other parts yet, this is Backpack Hero. If you want to go and try this out for free for yourself right now, you can do. There'll be a link below in the description. This is all currently running in a web browser. And then if you really like it or really want to see more of it, there is a Kickstarter for this game that you can go and back if you want to. As ever, links down in the description below. For right now though, we are on floor 5 and we are looking at this. I enjoy the graffiti, particularly the S symbol that we all used to draw in school. Right, before we do anything else, we must do this fight on the way. So enemies here, an Axeman and a blue slime. Let's have at it. Alright, these guys are starting to hit really, really hard. Blue slime, you will get 7 experience for defeating this. When attacked, adds 1 spikes to self. That's a really bad time. So what we're going to do is we're going to attack the blue slime first. A, it has less HP. B, when we kill something, we get 6 rage, so our attacks on the other creature will be stronger. And C, every time we use our soldier's buckler through the course of the fight, all of our weapons will be more effective, so we'll have to hit this guy fewer times. First things first though, I kept forgetting this. We have our mana stone. My first wand. So this item is conductive. It's going to use these mana stones surrounding it. Adds 1 regen to self. So if we use that, and then again, and again, we've exhausted these 3 mana stones, but now we have 3 regeneration. The next turn it'll be 2 regeneration and 1 regeneration. So that's 6 free healing for us, which is great. So with our 3 mana, we're going to defend, and I think I'm just going to defend again. So now we have 4 shivs that do 5 base damage apiece. We have a dart that we could throw, dealing 13 damage to all enemies, but I'd rather use that when either we're about to kill this, and we're going to do more damage to the guy in the back because we've accrued more bonuses from using the soldier's buckler. Liquid luck adds great luck. I have no idea what this does, but now seems like a fine time to try and use it. I don't know what that did. It doesn't have a stat for it underneath. Those 2 attacks did hit me, so I don't know what liquid luck is doing for me, but you know. This guy is going to try and curse me. This guy's hitting me for 20, so 7, 14. We can probably take 2 damage. So this is 7, 14, 21, 28, and an extra 13 damage. Alright, that guy's dead. We now have 6 rage. I don't think we want to attack that guy just yet, so we'll take the 2 damage on the hit. Right, now we just have to start hitting this guy as hard as we can. We're going to take 16 damage, so I'm going to defend, and then each of these shivs is doing 14 damage apiece. We are taking damage from spikes now, which is rough, but if we use this coal, that will recharge all of our items that can only be used once. And that guy is dead. Get some items. What's that? Golden Shiv can be used 1 time each turn. On kill, non-summon creates 2 gold. On use, deals 2 damage. Well, I think we can probably upgrade one of our shivs for that, can't we? If we move one of our standard shivs up top, we can put a golden shiv there. Is that on kill? Yes, so we have to be careful about when we use that last. But that is 5 free attacks we get every turn now, which is great. Cleansing Bomb removes 100% of all status effects on all enemies. This item gets destroyed. So that's like just in that fight we had, there were enemies that had regen and enemies that had spikes. So if we wanted to get rid of spikes and regen, we could. A Brutal Spear. On use deals 7 damage. This item gets +1 damage this turn. So that would be 7, then 8, then 9. And there is Acidic Potion, deals 12 damage to all enemies. I would not mind that. I still don't understand what luck is. I guess it might be a background stat. Because we added luck with that potion, but it didn't change anything. And this is just kind of adding a tick of luck at the end of each fight, which might mean we find better loot, perhaps. But I think, unless we want to try and get these acidic potions in the inventory. This is 10 damage to all enemies. This is 12 damage to all enemies, but this gets the benefit of the Soldier's Buckler. Shivs don't count diagonally, do they? No. So I want that shiv there. I think that's going to be everything. These don't have to be above and below each other, do they? No. Okay. Let's finish choosing. Back to the map. We've got an enemies in front of a chest of valuables. An enemy in front of a blue slime. I'm going to do this one first because this is the path that we must take to gain height in the dungeon. Or I don't know if we're going up or down, to be honest. But we do want to make sure we get to the exit and we can come back to these events afterwards if we wish to. So this is the same fight we just had, so we have a basic strategy for this. We're going to start with a heap of defense. Then our shivs are going to do a little bit of extra damage. So that's nearly half of this guy's stats already. We can also put on our 3 regen. A cap. Wands in this column get +1 damage, helmets get -1, adds 0 block. Don't want that, thank you very much. It's our turn, we've got 3 energy. We really want to be rid of this slime. So if we just go shield, shield, this is going to be 7 damage, 14, 21, 28, so if we kill them now with this golden shiv, we'll generate 2 gold. Now we have this guy at the back. We have 1 mana left. He's going to hit us for 20. I'm just going to defend here, because as soon as we start attacking him, he's going to increase spikes on himself. So, theoretically, if I just go defend, 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 we're taking no damage, and these daggers are getting stronger and stronger. So if I end turn, we take 21 damage, we are uninjured. He's doing 17 now. This dagger is doing 15 damage. Our rage is getting lower though. So let's go for this now. 15, 30, 45. Is this doing 16? 15, but we have 3 mana, so we can defend once, then attack with this for 16, killing them. Alright, we get the extra gold, we get the extra XP. Nearly leveling up again. Bramble adds 10 poison to all enemies, add 10 poison to self. Item gets destroyed. Another lucky ring. Another meal. Frothy drink. Cleansing potion. Another lucky ring. A debuff potion. Now, part of me just wants to kind of stack lucky rings on top of lucky rings on top of lucky rings, but what I will do is put this mana stone here, so we now have 4 mana stones touching this wand. And I'm actually gonna get rid of this seasoning, keep the gold, and we'll be on our way, I think. We just need to make sure we keep healing with our wand every time we have a combat. An unknown event? Ugh. Nestled deep in a throng of mushrooms, you see a magical font. Its cool waters flowing. Above the water, a humid mist circles and spills over the edge. In the distance, you hear frogs croaking. No, chanting. Say a prayer, plus 3 max HP. Take a bath, plus 15 HP. Kick it over. Start a battle. I will take 15 HP, please and thank you. The water feels warm and relaxing on your skin. The croaking grows louder. From behind a mushroom, a frog nods at you. Your wounds are healed. Excellent. I approve. Now we have an armadillo, a saber, and a rat wolf. That sounds like a thrilling fight. Alright, this is a lot of attacks to deal with. First things first, get... So that's 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1. That's 10 healing through the course of the fight, which obviously I'm very grateful to have. Then, right now we're taking 14, 24, 31 points of damage. So I'm going to start just with a full defense. Is anyone doing anything extra strange here? Doesn't seem so. We will start with the weakest one. Shiv, 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 Shiv. Dart is 13 damage. We'll hold off on that for a minute. Right, we get our 4 regen. We also have spikes on us thanks to our helmet. Each turn adds 2 spikes to self. I hadn't really clocked that either. That's pretty good. That's what I get for, as ever, not reading the full descriptions of stuff. 21 damage here. So I'm going to go full defense. That means our shivs are now doing 8 apiece. We can kill with this one, get 2 gold. Then we can start attacking the next weakest creature. If we can kill them swiftly, then we'll get even more rage, which will be very nice. 16 damage. We're going to want at least 2 shields. That makes our shivs 15 damage apiece. You're going to die to a golden shiv. I'm going to get 2 more gold. Attack, attack, attack. Use the coal. Recharge 2 shivs. I should have gone with the gold gaining shiv on that attack. I didn't realise quite how strong we were. Alright, choose 3 spaces. Give me this. I wanted that earlier for some reason. I can't remember quite why now. And give me... I can't move stuff right now. Give me these 2. Get items. We got some cash. What I was just thinking about doing is something like that, and now we can get another blue sphere up here eventually. Ring of Doom. This item is conductive. Adjacent and diagonal weapons get +2 damage this combat. That is incredible. I want that next to every single shiv I possibly can. A key. My first wand, we've seen before. A left glove, an acidic potion, a double halberd, and a standard iron helmet. Right, the Ring of Doom is like the big thing here, isn't it? Adjacent and diagonal weapons get +2 damage this combat. So I want all of my shivs to be next to that, really. I'm not using this warrior's spellbook to as good effect as I think I should be. But, you know, these things happen. Right, that is adjacent to 3 weapons. That's basically as good as I'm going to get if I'm keeping the coal in line with a bunch of shivs and as many shivs as I can next to the shield. Adjacent and diagonal weapons get +2 damage this combat, but being next to the shield is worth like +8 damage to me. So really, this doing one there and one there is as good as it's going to get. But that's fine, that's still pretty good. Give me an acidic potion up there. Add 0 block. Each space to the right, this item gets plus 0.25 block. So we can do that. We can't take any more items. Do I want a key? There is a locked room. Alright, leave that. Take the key. Finished choosing. Go to this locked door. Unlock the door with this key. Then there should be a nice fancy chest behind. Another lucky ring. Another small key. Another shield. And a flower. Adds 12 haste to self. Adds 8 weak to self. I don't know what haste is. We can take another key, I guess. It's kind of like a net zero chest when we spent the key to get in here, then another one to leave. Do we want to go and fight all of this stuff for another chest, or do I just want to keep my HP? Apart from like adding one more dagger to something, I don't think, or another shiv rather, to our circle of shivs, I can't think of much else that I really need right now. So let's just keep climbing. The Deep Caves finale. Okay, yep. Enemy here. Blade Master, chest of valuables, next floor. So it seems there's at least one more floor after this one. Blade Master. You will get 40 experience for defeating this enemy. Each combat, add 7 spikes to self, add 3 regen to self. So those stats aren't going to change during the course of the fight. They just are what they are. We are simply going to start with defend, 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 shiv, shiv. The spikes are really my downfall here, aren't they? Fine, we'll stop shivving, because really what I want to do is get my shivs to be worth really high levels of damage before we start slamming against the spikes. So defend, defend, defend. Make sure we get our regen going, because I always forget that. Defend, defend. The spikes is going down, which is good. Defend again. A water flask I don't need. Defend, defend, defend. So we're at 27. They're hitting for 12, and they're doing 4 spikes each. So as long as we have 12 when we stop attacking, we're not going to take any more damage this turn. Then 22, we can go defend, defend, that's 20. These are up to 16 damage apiece. We've found ourselves a really good engine here, haven't we? End turn. Right, they're hitting for 25. Now, if we can do like 120 damage right now, that's 23. 56. 33. This is going to do 23. It's not enough. But that's fine, because we can just not attack, take 2 damage here, and then this time put up some defense for... Oh, they're out of thorns anyway. This is 25 damage, this is 25 damage. They're dead, we get the gold, we get our items. Right, last time I picked a boss item, we did not pick a good one. So, stopwatch. All weapons get this effect applied. On use, this item gets +1 damage this combat. That is incredible, right? Each turn, add 3 mana to connected mana stones. This thing didn't do that. It says add 4 mana to connected mana stones. It didn't do that. Oh. Ooh. We can't... Yeah, we can't combine these together. I don't know if it's because it's 1 of 1. It can't go to, like, 4 of 1. Maybe there's, like, superior mana stones that can hold, like, 3 charge or something. Mouse wood. All bows get this effect applied. On use, arrows do something. Well, it's obviously going to be the stopwatch. On use, this item gets... All weapons get this effect applied. On use, this item gets +1 damage this combat. It's just incredible. So get rid of this ring of... adjacent and diagonal weapons get +2 damage this combat. Also, apparently this costs 1 mana, and I've just not been doing that because I've not been paying attention to stuff. But, like, this seems infinitely better. Chest. Hawkeye's bow. Legendary. On use, arrows to the right or above get used. Used to fire arrows. Okay, well, we're not doing an arrow thing. Tunic. Adjacent and diagonal helmets, gloves, and footwears gain +1 block. Each turn adds 5 block. Cleansing rag. When an adjacent weapon is used, removes 1 poison from self. Bandages. When combat ends, add 3 HP. Alright, let's get rid of this lucky ring because I don't understand it. Give me the bandages. I don't have the space to start trying to get, like, a suit of armor going. So let's just go with this. And we ascend again. Magma core. Game saved. We have another staircase. How big is this dungeon? I have no idea. Or does it go on forever? Is it like a loop? I have no idea, but we're going to keep this run going for as long as I can maintain myself. Right, a locked key. We have a key. Or a locked door. We have a key. That means we get the chest behind it. A plain bow, a cool drink, another key, and a potted aloe. Adds 6 HP, removes 5 poison, item is destroyed. Give me another key. Cool drink. Adds 1 energy. This is just kind of a trashy chest. We have to do one of these 2 fights. They're both Olm and Olm, so let's jump in. We get 14 experience. Adds 2 rage to self each turn. Okay, so we want to kill these guys really fast. Defend, defend, defend. Shiv, 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 shiv. We'll save the dart for a minute if we really, really need it. Defend, defend, defend is about all we can do really right now. Shiv, 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 shiv. I definitely should have done regen sooner. I need like a flow chart for these turns apparently because I can't remember anything. We are really suffering on HP right now. Shiv. 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 How much are you doing? 19. 19 is not enough. We're going to take 20 and 24. We can just about deal with that. If we can kill the guy up front, we might be able to then take out the guy behind slowly. These are now 16 damage apiece. We've got 16 defense for this guy. This is 16 damage. This is 21. Kill them with the dart. Then keep hitting this guy. Refresh those 2 daggers with the coal. We are going to defend through this attack. That's fine. We are the lowest on HP we've been this entire campaign. Defend, 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 attack, attack. You're doing 21. We kill them and get 2 gold. Okay, we need to worry about our own healing now, really badly. Adds 8 HP. Let's do it. Adds 10 HP and 1 energy. Is it time to get rid of the tooth necklace? I think it is. King Cleaver. Deals 4 damage, adjacent cleavers get used. Fancy. Roses we gave up on a while ago. I don't need a second key, so we've finished choosing that. Goodbye, necklace, you were good to us. A merchant selling goods or an unknown event. Hopefully the merchant has some stuff that we can heal with, although this fight is an Olm, which just kind of wrecked us, so let's try Snake, see if that goes better. Will add 9 poison, terrifying. You will get 22 XP for defeating this enemy. Okay, eat the fish. Eat the frothy drink. Attacking this guy. Attack. 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 I should have shivved once for this 9. I don't know if poison gets through shield or not. We will find out eventually. Dagger. Shiv. Coal. Dagger. Shiv. Shiv. So 9 poison does get behind our shield, unfortunately and terrifyingly. We need to do 23 damage to this guy. There's no point in using our shield, although it would increase the damage of our weapons. Let's instead just slam attacks. 14 damage is not enough. 6. Right, they're dead from poison. Our experience has gone up enough to survive. I'm gonna throw this cup. I shouldn't have done it. They had defense. We're now gonna take 11 more poison. That's 19. We're down to 5 HP. Next turn we'll lose 18 damage from poison, so we have to kill this guy this turn if we are to win. I don't think it's going to happen somehow. Definitely should have done that sooner, but I forget. And we're actually not that far off, but this looks like where our adventure ends. Well, that has been Backpack Hero. Is it Backpack Hero? Welcome to the dungeon, we're ready. So, let me get out of this full screen. Yes, Backpack Hero. It's available on this website. There is a link down below if you wish to play it. There is a Kickstarter if you wish to back it, but thank you guys ever so much for joining me in playing this. I'll probably play it again in the future, but for now, thank you guys ever so much for watching. If you're enjoying the series, please do consider subscribing or hitting that like button. If you have any questions or comments, you can put them down below. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.